We are talking hurricane preparedness, and it's really year-round here across Morehead City and Carteret County. We need to prepare early because the season is very long. It officially starts June 1st and it lasts until November 30th. We've had storms as early as late spring, July, August, peaking in September and into the months of October. So it's a very long season here in Eastern North Carolina, including Morehead City, and this year could be especially active. So we're forecasting an 85% chance for an above normal year. Well, what does that mean? 85%, that is a high number. It's the highest we forecasted, but that would translate to 17 to 25 named storms and 8 to 13 hurricanes. So we say each and every year you should prepare no matter what the forecast says. But especially this year with such an active year predicted, you should be getting those hurricane plans and your preparedness really going. When we're talking hurricane preparedness, it's really important to know the difference between a watch and a warning. And with anything weather, a watch means conditions are possible, a warning means we expect it. So in the case of hurricanes, a hurricane watch means hurricane conditions are possible anywhere in the watch area within 48 hours, and a warning would be we expect those hurricane conditions within 36 hours. So again, watch means possibility, warning means we expect it. The watch would be 48 hours out and then 36 hours out for the warning. Another really important aspect of the storm is a storm surge. That's the rise of water ahead of a storm. Traditionally, that causes some of the biggest loss of life in any hurricane. And we issue watches and warnings for those as well. A storm surge watch would mean life-threatening inundation within 48 hours in the watch area, and a storm surge warning would mean life-threatening inundation is expected within 36 hours. So again, a watch would mean the possibility of storm surge, a warning means it's imminent or we expect it in the next 36 hours. And that's very important, especially if you live in Morehead City along the waterfront, some of those low-lying areas where we could have multiple feet of water ahead of the storm. During storms, it can be extremely stressful. We have tons of information out there. It's extremely important that you focus on official sources of information. It starts at the Hurricane Center, an easy one to remember. It's hurricanes.gov. You can focus on the local office here in Newport. It's weather.gov/Morehead City. Very easy to remember that. Don't forget about the Town of Morehead City. Tremendous amount of information on that site as well. So it's very stressful during storms. You have a lot coming at you. Lots of information is out there. It's really important you focus on those trusted official sources of information when making decisions. One really good thing you should be checking at least once a day is a tropical weather outlook. It's something that we put out from the Hurricane Center. It goes out to 7 days. It shows any disturbance out in the ocean that may form over the next 7 days. It kind of keeps you ahead of the curve with storms. It's before a storm happens, before you might see the forecast cone. So it's something good to check every day. 30 seconds, you check this in the morning, then you'll know how active the next week might be in terms of formation of storms. Have you heard of the forecast cone? It's what shows where the storm is expected to go, but there's some key aspects of that I want you to pay attention to. Number one, it shows where the most probable path of just the center of the storm will go. Keep in mind, a hurricane is not a dot on the map. Impacts occur hundreds of miles away from that. So it's not I'm in the cone, I should pay attention, I'm out of it, I don't have to worry about it. If you're anywhere in the general vicinity of that cone, you should be paying attention. It gives you good information on timing and where the storm may possibly hit, but it does not show you all the impacts with the storm itself.